Hi everyone. Hi and welcome back to my channel. Hi everyone, I'm CNJ and welcome to CNJ Let We Talk. CNJ Let We Talk. And in this program, I bring to you various topics to inform, entertain, and encourage you. So thank you for being with me on this another evening. I normally have audience, a very small audience, and then in the week ahead, in the days ahead, people watch. So thank you for being with me live or for watching the content after it is posted. On CNJ Let We Talk, I use various topics to just start a conversation. Whether you're with me live or you're watching the rebroadcast, it's just a way for us to think about what is happening in our country and how we can just have a discussion about it because when we talk about things, they don't remain hidden, right? When we talk about things, they don't remain hidden and a resolution can come forward from the discussions. Today, I'll be looking on how strong men should take care of or look about or understand strong women. That's my topic for today. But before I start on my topic, today is the first day of the rest of my life. Yesterday, I actually spoke about getting back on target where my exercise and my eating is concerned. And let me just say, that's something that I'm proud of because today I stuck to it. I did all the things that I was supposed to do. So it's one day at a time. So yesterday I spoke about what we want for our lives or we change our faith. And I am doing exactly so. I have I've tried to list my triggers. I've tried to list my bad habits, and I'm putting forward what I want for myself. And it has begun one day at a time. Okay, so let us look on today's topic: strong men and how strong men take care of strong women. I consider myself a strong woman. I'm black, so some person will call me a strong black woman. But I believe I'm a strong individual. And when you are a strong individual, there are certain things that you will ensure that they are going a particular way in your life. All right. You want to ensure that your finances are okay. You want to ensure that you have a comfortable home to live in. You have a nice car to drive. Those are things that we aspire for, right? Before even all of that, you want to ensure that your family is okay. Do you have a family? Do you have children? You want to take care of your children. So I have no children, so I don't have to think about that. So I think about my extended family and I think about myself, right? A lot of times when you are an independent woman, it's difficult for you to find an independent man. What you'll find sometimes that you'll see gentlemen who want is as if they're looking for somebody to take care of them. Not here, not right here. Or you may find someone who is cannot stand your independence. No, not because someone is financially able to take care of themselves, means that they're not going to go under the covenant of what God uh, puts out for us. All right, within a marriage relationship, the man is the head of the house, and not because a woman is independent financially, mean that she would not live under that type of a covenant. All right. So sometimes the exterior says one thing, right? But you have to get to understand the individual to understand where their rules and which what they follow, right? Especially Christian strong women. No, a lot of men are intimidated by that. They are very intimidated by that. And thank you for being with me, Carlene. Thank you for being here with us this evening. They are intimidated by that. So I'm talking about strong women, and strong meaning that mentally strong, able to make own decisions, able to, when crisis come, they're able to find solutions, able to make decisions on their own, right? And what we find is a lot of men in our society, they're not able to take that. They're not able to, they don't want that. All right. There are many that do, but there are many that don't want that. And what we are finding in our society is when you have women who become independent after a while, what happens is if they say that they're going to be leaving, or if they say that they want better for themselves, are having issues with being in relationships like that. I invited a gentleman to come on to the program today, but he is having some technical difficulties being able to do so. But let me hear from the persons who are here. Why is it that a lot of our Jamaican men have been known to do bodily harm to women when they decide that this relationship is not working? Why is that so? This is something that I really want to understand. Is it that these young men have not been taught properly how to take care of women? Have they not been taught how to accept no as an answer? Have they not been reared by mothers who told them that it's not everything that you can get and there are certain things you have to leave alone? Those are questions that we have to ask ourselves. Why is it that the numbers in Jamaica are so high where it comes to abuse of our women? Why is that so high? Why is it that the men in our society are not understanding that women nowadays, they can stand on their own, and if they see certain things happening sometimes in a relationship, they can say no more of this, I'm able to stand on my own. And a lot of our Jamaican men don't seem to understand that. When we talk to our girls, we say to our girls, you need to be independent. You need to go to school. You need to be able to get a job so that you can have money, so that you can finance yourselves. That's how girls have been taught, of my generation and the generation coming up. But what have we been teaching our boys while we were teaching our girls those things? Have we been teaching them that they need to provide for their families? Have we been teaching them that they need to understand the individual that they're with? Have we been teaching them that it's not everything that they see that they can get or they can take? Have we been teaching them that they need to be strong mentally so that when adversities come, they're able to stand up to it as a man? Those are some of the questions that I wanted to ask my guest today, but he seems to be having some technical difficulties. So let us see how we can correct that so that he can come on independence and to get away from relationships that may not be working for her, that we have so many cases of them dying, or we have so many cases of things going wrong. All right. I hear somebody saying jealousy and ignorance. Very good. I like those two terms. Jealousy and ignorance. Remember, if you want to join the chat, just click on the StreamYard. You can just click on that link and I will allow you to join the conversation. So jealousy, and let me speak about that for a little bit. There are times when somebody just cannot see somebody with somebody else. They just can't see the person with somebody else. It has to be me or nobody at all. And we hear that story time and time again, that if you are not with me, then you can't be with anybody. And that is what is so sad. If you can't be with me, you can't be with anybody. And then and because of that, we see people dying. All right, we see people dying. But how can we change that? Because we don't want to go to a situation where women are feeling that I cannot leave this person. I can tell anybody I was in a situation I had to leave. I had to say no more, no more. And because we cannot stay in situations where we are we're not being our true authentic self. We have to continue to be our true authentic self. We can't allow persons to come in and through their actions, they change who we are. All right, we can't allow that to happen. So remember, if you want to be a part of the conversation, please just click on the link that says HTTP StreamYard. That is the link. That is what this is what you're supposed to be pressing. So you press on that, in the chat section, and it will take you directly to where I can actually add you to the conversation. Okay, I have one comment here. I do enjoy what you're doing. I just want to encourage to keep it up. However, on the topic of how strong men should treat strong women, okay, we have a young man who is commenting on the situation, but they like the program that we have the conversation. So guys, if you are part of the conversation right now, or if you're watching after the live, please encourage others to subscribe to this channel. Come join me every evening at 7:30 for a conversation on a different topic each evening. If you have topics that you want me to speak about, you can do so, and you can suggest, and we can work it into the schedule. So encourage others, and when you subscribe, click on the notification bell so that you will be alerted whenever I have a new program coming up. All right. And if you're using your cell phone, you also need to turn on notifications on your cell phone so that you're able to join us. All right. Nobody wants to join. I remember when you join, you don't have to have your camera on. You can turn off your camera. So if you really don't want anybody to see your beautiful face, you can join with your camera off so that we're only hearing your voice. All right. So we're just waiting on Mr. Grant to tell us what he thinks of the topic. So we need a male perspective. We are hearing already from a female that it is jealousy and ignorance sometimes that is causing that. And I've been putting forth the conversation of, are our mothers rearing their sons to be good men for women? Are our mothers rearing their sons to be good boyfriends, good husbands, good providers for the future? Because what we have been finding is that mothers spend so much time protecting their daughters, ensuring that their daughters are safe, but are the boys being reared in the same way to carry that forward? Are they seeing their mothers being cared for by their fathers? Are they seeing their mothers being looked up as as a queen? All right. Are they seeing their mothers living her best life? Because if they're seeing that, then that is something that they will carry forward into their lives. All right. That is something that they'll carry forward into their lives. So what are we seeing? What are mothers portraying in how they're being treated and their life? What are they showing their sons that they need to do in relationships? All right. So I'm waiting on Mr. On the continued comment, not getting it from him, but I'm sure that whenever he completes his comment, we will be able to see it. Remember, we're looking on why is it that there are so many young men in Jamaica that are not treating women the way in which they ought to be treated? And I'm trying to get a male perspective because the females have been saying it's ignorance, it's jealousy. And I've been saying, what are the mothers doing about it? Our mothers, sisters, wives, girlfriends, are you putting yourself in a place where the man knows that if you are not treating me the way that I ought to be treated, I am not going to be staying here? Because remember, when women stay in certain relationships, sometimes you're also showing their daughters that this is how you ought to be treated. Remember that. You are showing your daughters, you're showing your sisters, you're showing your family members how you ought to be treated when you stay in certain relationships. So we have to be careful. I think Mr. Grant, he has not continued on the topic, and I'm not getting my male perspective in. But we're going to continue the conversation tomorrow. All right. We're going to continue this conversation tomorrow because we're only here for 20 minutes each evening. Only here. And I'm going to put all the things together. So tomorrow evening at 7:30, we're going to continue this conversation on men and women in our society. what is causing us to be like this in Jamaica. And I'm going to ask all persons who are here today to join us again tomorrow with your points. If you really don't want to come on camera, remember you can just click the link, come on and just say your views. All right. If you're not able to say it, then bring somebody tomorrow who is able to come and talk on your behalf. All right. So that we can start a conversation so that each evening, all of us here, we're able to talk on topics and get a deeper understanding so that you can understand me and I can understand you, and that we can, and I would love to have more men tomorrow, men who are willing to speak out as to their what they think men are doing wrong, their suggestion, and how they think things can change. All right, because at the end of the day, we want change to occur. We want there to we all love Jamaica. We all love this world. And COVID is one problem, but there are so many other problems that are besetting us out there. And abuse of our men, of our women is one such topic. So join me again tomorrow as we go back and look on the same topic. It will be part two, but part two with more participation. So see you tomorrow again at 7:30 when we discuss strong men and strong women in Jamaica, what can be done. All right? See you then next time. And walk good, everyone.